For many young girls in the sleepy district of Kilifi in Kenya, opportunity seldom knocks, and the problems that they face are numerous. Poverty is endemic, and the burden of domestic work falls on the shoulders of young girls. The opportunity to be educated and work, especially if you've had a child, is limited. Less than 20% of girls who finish primary school attend secondary school.
In Kilifi, we saw that there were lots of problems that teenage girls were coming up against. Teenage marriages, early pregnancies, and really they lacked a lot of opportunities and dropped out of school much more than boys.
Sarah's organisation, Moving the Goalposts, or MTG, is part of the Football for Hope movement and seeks to empower women, encourage their education and provide opportunity.
We did that by involving girls, not just as players, but also as organisers, as referees, as coaches. So we were trying to use football to give girls more responsibility that they'd never had before.
Taking a closer look at girls' lives in rural Kenya, the idea of football fighting for gender equality takes on a very real dimension. Halima Ngawa is 17 years old and lives in the remote rural area of Mitsudzeni.
It's very dry. Water is hard to find. Life is not that good. People don't have a lot of things. What is mostly done here is preparing charcoal. That's how people survive.
Helping her family to survive, whilst trying to get an education, for many would be enough. But Halima wanted more from life. However, finding it in such an isolated rural district was hard. When MTG gave her the opportunity to pursue her passion for football and help and coach others, she did not hesitate. Halima must sometimes walk a 5-hour round trip to play or coach football. It's a considerable effort, but one she undertakes with great resilience.
Sometimes I do a lot of work and feel so tired that my body does not feel like training. But when I get there, I see the joy in the players' eyes, that the coach has arrived and we have to do something. MTG has given me the knowledge of football coaching, first aid and peer education. Peer education lets me know how I'm supposed to lead my life.
Lillian Mbeyu is another example of a young woman who has struggled to find balance and opportunity in her life. Her world changed drastically when she fell pregnant at 16.
I did not tell anyone about it. The boyfriend and his parents were the only people who knew about it. I was afraid. My parents were very strict. I was patient, although the people around our community had a negative image of me. Because here, if you get pregnant while still in school, they think it's very wrong. It's so bad to a point that they think one does not deserve to go back to school after having a baby.
It was her supportive parents and MTG that helped her re-evaluate her goals.
Our neighbour, this woman who works for this organisation, told me about this place where women get a chance to play football and learn about health and asked me to join in.
Lillian is now a full-time educator at MTG. MTG uses football as an entry point to vibrant, peer-led reproductive health, HIV and AIDS education. Trained peer educators and counsellors, such as Lillian, provide much-needed information and social advice to teenage rural girls.
It helps because when they are here, we teach them so many things on health issues. And they, in turn, spread the message to the community.
Different but poignant examples of the struggles that young Kenyan women face. As a result of their involvement with MTG, both girls now have the opportunity to travel to South Africa during the FIFA World Cup and take part in the Football for Hope Festival. It's a fitting reward for the girls and marks the next stage in a journey that MTG has helped to bring about. It is also confirmation that MTG's motto, Tunaweza, we can do it, represents more than mere words.